Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Counting on Jinger Duggar's new memoir gives fans red flag. Counting on alum, Jinger Duggar continues to talk about her newest book, People Pleaser, breaking free from the burden of imaginary expectations. The 31-year-old has participated in interviews and podcasts over the past few weeks. Her memoir has already received tons of positive feedback from readers. However, some Redditors think Jinger's title also shows a huge red flag. Keep reading to see the discussion. Counting on. What is Jinger Duggar up to amid book's launch? Aside from releasing her book, Jinger has also been embracing every moment of her pregnancy. The Counting on alum is currently expecting a third child with Jeremy. The married couple previously revealed that they're expecting a baby boy. Despite her controversial memoir, Jinger shared that her family still loves her and even did a gender reveal during the Duggar family's Christmas party at the Big House. The soon-to-be mother of three has also been doing Q&As on social media. But many were surprised when she expressed her interest in returning to reality TV, where they could share more of their lives. Jinger's new memoir gives fans red flag. Some Redditors discussed a certain chapter of Jinger Duggar's memoir, People Pleaser. According to the poster, the Counting on alum talked about how Jeremy caught her interest, adding that he was usually the guy behind the mic and talked about his faith. The poster believes it's a sign that Jinger also craves attention, and being with Jeremy fulfills her desires. Others agreed and said it was a huge red flag. Counting on. Jinger Duggar's shocking revelation about marriage. Jinger previously participated in an interview where she talked about some parts of her latest book. However, the Counting on alum shocked everyone when she revealed one of the most disturbing teachings from her previous church, the IBLP. According to Jinger, they thought their husbands would leave them if they didn't comply with everything they wanted. Jinger Duggar said, "I will just say a lot of it started when I was in the teachings of Bill Gothard, because there was so much that was drilled into you through what he said about trying to please your husband. And if you don't, he's going to leave you," adding that they will get punished for even leaving the house dirty or not making dinner for their husband. Jinger Duggar, one of the former stars of the hit reality show 19 Kids and Counting On, has been a subject of both admiration and scrutiny over the years. As a member of the famously conservative Duggar family, Jinger's life has unfolded in the public eye, culminating in her recent release of a memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear. While many anticipated this book would offer a deeper look into her personal journey and the challenges of leaving behind the strict, sheltered life she led as part of the Duggar family, it has raised more questions than answers for some fans, with several red flags emerging in the wake of its release. At the heart of Jinger's memoir is her desire to reconcile her faith with the trauma and control that marked her upbringing. Fans had hoped that the book would give an honest reflection of her evolution, detailing not only her spiritual awakening, but also her personal struggles with the doctrines she was raised with. Jinger's gradual departure from the ultra-conservative Christian teachings of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, is a key part of her narrative. For those following her journey, the hope was that she would provide a candid look at how she disentangled herself from an oppressive belief system that prioritized patriarchy and obedience above individual autonomy. However, what has emerged from her memoir is a portrayal of freedom that some readers find unsettling. Rather than a tale of liberation, many have found her reflection on her past to be somewhat sanitized. Fans have pointed out that while Jinger does express discomfort with some aspects of the IBLP and her family's rigid lifestyle, the critique doesn't feel as sharp or thorough as one might expect from someone who has lived through it. Instead, it reads as a more diplomatic narrative, almost as if Jinger is careful not to upset her family or alienate the followers who still embrace the Duggar way of life. The red flags are subtle but apparent. For one, her decision to downplay or gloss over certain elements of her upbringing, such as the abuse allegations surrounding her brother Josh Duggar, has raised eyebrows. While the Duggar family has consistently been wrapped up in scandal, Jinger's memoir skirts around these darker issues, preferring to focus on her personal spiritual journey rather than confronting the larger, more uncomfortable truths. This reluctance to tackle the more controversial aspects of her past feels like a missed opportunity for real growth and healing, both for Jinger herself and for her audience. Another red flag is the emphasis on her new, more liberal version of faith. While Jinger has clearly made strides toward independence, her new faith seems eerily familiar in some ways to her old one, albeit with a different flavor. This ambiguity raises questions about whether she's truly free from the strictures of her upbringing, or if she's simply replaced one set of limitations with another. Fans have expressed frustration over the lack of clarity regarding what true freedom looks like for Jinger. Is she really free, or has she merely swapped one form of religious control for another? Ultimately, while becoming free indeed offers some insight into Jinger Duggar's journey, it doesn't provide the level of transparency many had hoped for. Instead, it leaves fans with more questions than answers, and the red flags are hard to ignore. Whether Jinger is truly free from her past or merely reshaping it into something more palatable for public consumption remains to be seen. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Reality TV 24 channel and stay with us.